Hi, this is Lori Kornblum. I am going to do a video tutorial today about how to grade students using a rubric attached to a grading column. This is for ZERD 204 Career Essentials for MATC. So here you have a selection from a class that I teach, which is P-Legal 103, Legal Research. So I have set up the Career Essential in a column, a grading column, which I just call, this is a Career Essential for Effective Problem Solving. And just to review, I have set it up. We can look at the column information by editing the column information. And the column information is for the effective problem solving. I can't move my window. I'll do that in another one. But I'm going to cancel that. We're back to the grading center. We have already done view and add alignments up here, which is effective problem solving. I've got the window frame over here because I don't want my students' names showing up. So when I go into the Career Essential for effective problem solving, what I do is I click on it and it says View Grade Details. I'm going to pause this. So I've gone back to the View and Add Alignments. You can see that this is aligned with the active goal. If I wanted to click it off, I change the student visibility to off. However, I like the students to be able to see what this is, and these are the Career Essentials. It's the institutional goals. So now I'm going to go back over to show you what I was going to show you before, which is to edit the column information so that you can see how this is done. I have created a column called Career Essentials Effective Problem Solving. It's an instructive score. I'm giving it points, value, but not included in grade calculation. And that's because I don't really need to. I do it in the same way I would set up any other grading column, which is with a score. I don't have a category and I have 28 points. And then I have added the rubric to the score, effective problem solving. I use it for secondary evaluation, that this is not the primary evaluation. And I always show the rubric to the students with the student scores. If you don't want to show it to them, you can check something else. If you want to use your rubric for primary, you can use it for grading. And again, you have a due date. So I'm going to submit that. Okay. So I'm going to now grade the students. So I'm going to go View Grade Details, and sorry, there's no way to do this without showing the student's name, but you click on View Rubric, and when you click on View Rubric, it will show you the entire rubric and how many points that you have applied to it. So one of the ways that if you have a student who is really an outstanding student and you think that they scored well in every single category, you can just click that category and it will show you. If you have a student who did well in some but not so much in others, let's say they really needed an improvement in evaluating strategies, and they had a problem selecting the best strategy, etc., you could do that. I am not going to downgrade this student. She really did a great job. So I'm going to just say accomplished, and I'm going to say submit. And then if you want to use the rubric as the grading rubric, you'll get a prompt. Use this rubric as grading rubric. You can say okay. If you hit cancel, then you don't use it as a grading rubric. For example, if you have a different number of points. But because this doesn't count for the students in their in their grades, I'm just going to say okay. She has 28 points in there, and I'm going to show that that's done. So then I would just go on to, I would save it, and then you would go back to the grading center up here, and then you would just go to your next student. And you would do the same thing. You would say View Grade Details. You would, this keeps popping, you would click on View Rubric. You would then grade the student according to this grade. and I'm not going to do that right now because that's not what the purpose is. So this is how you grade students when you use a rubric to that is attached only to a grading column where you don't have a particular assignment that is attached to it. So thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.